And it's a pleasure to get together with the great Randy Karraker. All right, so before we talk about your situation, I want you to give me like 20 seconds on the 4 hottest topics. Blues, is it a playoff list team, or do you have a good feel they're going to find a way to get in?
I think they're going to find a way, Frank, and there are a couple of reasons. Number one, the 2 offer sheets that Doug Armstrong gave, both Holloway and Broberg are playing at a high level. Jordan Binnington is still playing at a high level. My big concern would be, what are they able to do over the course of the next 6 weeks without Robert Thomas? If they can get through this with their head above water, I think they're a playoff team.
Cardinals offseason, are they moving them all? Arenado, Helsley, Gray, and Contreras?
I don't think that either Arenado or Wilson Contreras are tradable commodities. Last year we went into May before J.D. Martinez got a $10 million contract. I don't think you give Wilson Contreras, you trade for him at $18 million a year for 3 more years if J.D. Martinez couldn't get money. I don't think Arenado, with his contract right now, is a movable contract. I think you can get the same production for half the price. I could see them moving Gray. I could see them moving Helsley.
Mizzou football moving forward, everybody's thinking college football playoff. That's likely not going to happen. How do you see it?
Yeah, I don't think that they have a chance. They'll be a bowl team. And the injuries were unfortunate. And this program, well, really on the rise, is just not ready to play with the likes of A&M at A&M or Alabama at Alabama.
All right, let's talk about your situation. And I'm not just saying it, it's factual. If you look at the history of St. Louis Sports Talk Radio, longevity and ratings, you're number 1, I think, all time. You wake up Friday, you get bad news about your job at 101. Your feelings right now?
First of all, I'm thankful for the 16 years I had there. I've been in the right place at the right time a lot, Frank, and we've talked about this a lot. And I did not have a bad day in the halls of 101. And I understand the complexities and the financial limitations and difficulties of the business right now. And that's what everybody in the industry is dealing with. So I don't have any bad feelings at all. There have been times when I've left stations with bad feelings, but I consider everybody their friends, and I'm just thankful that I had 16 years. I had a chance to get FM Sports Talk off the ground here in St. Louis. I had an opportunity to help build that station from the ground up. I started 16 years ago now in October, and we went on the air on January 1st. John Kioski, the general manager, let me kind of pick and choose who I wanted to come. So I had a great time there, and we'll see where it goes from here.
But the object is to have good sports talk radio, and you're number 3 or 4 in the market overall. You're top 10 in the country at times throughout your career. And I think a lot of people are waking up on Saturday or hearing about it late Friday thinking, wait a minute, this guy does his job really, really well. What just happened?
Well, I think the big thing is follow the money. The economy for radio isn't great, and it's when you've been around as long as I have, you make money, and they have to find ways in the industry to cut costs. And I was an unfortunate victim, but I completely understand.
All right, so you're still young, and you could do this for a long time. What about a next step? I'm sure you've thought about it. You were on the golf course yesterday, but it's got to be in the back of your mind.
I have no idea what the next step is, though. And the industry has changed so much from when I got into it in 1983 as an intern at KMOX. I used to be an information medium. Now we're an opinion medium. Now terrestrial radio might be becoming a thing of the past very quickly with podcasts and with the internet and with the availability of people to consume things at different levels and on different mediums. So there will be opportunities out there. I just don't know yet what the next step for me will be.
What about the outpouring of affection over the last 72 hours for Randy Karraker?
It's been unbelievable. And this town has always had my back, and I'm so thankful. People like you send a text. I get texts from, I got a voicemail from Joe Buck the other day that just made my heart warm. Got a great text from Dan Deerdorf, who, when I started in this business as a full-time employee, my first night at KMOX was Dan's first night as the Sports Open Line host. So we go way back. And just so many friends and so many people that I care about that care about me, and it has been a heartwarming weekend, to say the least.
And you've proven over the years that you can do sports talk radio and be candid but not be nasty. That has been your approach.
And yours too. I think that our job is to tell, and we don't have to rip people. The fans here in St. Louis are smart enough to recognize when things aren't going well. But yeah, you tell people what you see. And if things aren't going well, I mean, the Rams went 15-65. What else are you going to say? I know we were the flagship, but what else are you going to say? The Blues missed the playoffs for a couple of years in a row. I think you have to point that out. The Cardinals win 71 games, and there has to be criticism. But I think I can walk into that clubhouse, and I make it a point to get to the clubhouse and to the manager's office. And if they have heard something that they don't think is fair, I want to give them access to me.
So to sum it up, You will work again. You're just not certain. It's just too quick.
Right, yeah. And I probably won't be working again by the end of 2024, but we'll see what 2025 brings.
Great to see you, sir. Thanks so
Frank,
much.
thanks so much for everything that you've done for me over my career, too. I appreciate it.